We're not going to solve 21st century problems with yesterday's solutions. It's time for a change. I won't put up with fire equipment that doesn't work or policing that doesn't protect our neighborhoods. I fought to expand safe school programs and brought dollars home to help create jobs in Detroit. If you think the politics of the past is what Detroit needs, I'm not your man. But if it's real change you want, I'll never give up the fight for Detroit's future.
This was a history-making day here at federal court. As you said, Kwame Kilpatrick and Bobby Ferguson both convicted of the racketeering and the extortion charges, the most serious charges.
In the present case, defendant Kilpatrick violated the terms of his probation to this court. Again, this court finds that there are substantial and compelling reasons to depart from the sentencing guidelines. Violation of probation, wherein you failed to comply with the sentence agreement to turn over your tax return. You took gifts without disclosure and deposited into marital accounts and never paid 30% of the restitution as ordered, and you accepted funds improperly from the Kilpatrick Civic Fund. You lied in your affidavit to this court that you only had $6 per month after expenses to pay restitution, when your bank records indicate you have hundreds of thousands of dollars going through a joint bank account. You violated this court's order to disclose all your bank records, my signed order, but you redacted and provided incomplete records, omitting accounts altogether. And the court would never have known of your attempts to mislead this court had the people not issued subpoenas.
It's time for a change.
And finally tonight, and this may be the most talked about part of this speech after laying out all of that, but I feel that I cannot leave this auditorium with my wife and my son sitting there without addressing this issue. In the past 30 days, I've been called a more than any time in my entire life. In the past 3 days, I've received more death threats than I have in my entire administration. I've heard these words before, but I've never heard people say them about my wife and children. I have to say this because it's very personal to me. I don't believe that a Nielsen rating is worth the life of my children or your children. This unethical, illegal lynch mob mentality has to stop. And it's seriously time. We've never been here before, and I don't care if they cut the TV off. We've never been in a situation like this before, where you can say anything, do anything, have no facts, no research, no nothing, and you can launch a hate-driven, bigoted assault on a family. I humbly ask members of council, I humbly ask the business community, I humbly ask the religious community, I humbly ask the brothers and sisters of the city of Detroit, I humbly ask that we say no more together. I humbly ask that we say no more together.